So, I dyed my hair. It didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. It was supposed to be blue and pink, and now it's green purple, which is fine. But that's not what I wanted. And my voice sounds really horrible right now. I am recovering from the norovirus. And I still got black lipstick on my lips. Oh, isn't that just fantastic? Fantastic. So, yesterday I went to work. I had my hair dyed. I had my nails on. I was feeling fantastic, living my best gothic mermaid life. I was just like so fine. I was just fine, It was like everything was cool. Well, my period started like a day before, and I was having the worst cramps ever. And then my lower back started hurting, and I'm like, wow. It's like, this is really bad. And then since my back started hurting, I was feeling nauseated. And I kept thinking it was my period. And it's so weird because I haven't had any cramps like that in a while. So I asked around if anybody had any Motrin, and I took some aspirin, and that really didn't help. And then about an hour later, I asked my supervisor if she maybe have a Motrin, and she said no. And I told her that I felt like throwing up. And right after I messaged that out, I went full Reagan from The Exorcist. I mean, excuse me. I moved the chair to get up and go to the bathroom, and that movement was the wrong move, and I just threw up everywhere. I mean, I was trying to hold it, and it's like, no, oh my god, I was so embarrassed. Like, I threw up against the wall. And I finally got a hold of the trash can, which was luckily right next to me, and I just kept going and going and going and going and going. And the guy who sits like catty corner to me, he was like, I was trying to ask you how you're doing, but you just kept throwing up. And I'm like, yeah, that was like, oh my god. And right after that, I felt fine. So I'm like, maybe the soup I ate just was expired or wasn't setting right with me. And of course, you had a few people that were like, oh, you need to take a pregnancy test. But yeah, it's like 5 minutes later, I had to throw up again. And I was like, you know what, I am going home. And when I got home, I kept throwing up, and this is the norovirus. Like, I know a lot of people don't know about it. The norovirus might just be an old term, but I think 10 years ago, oh, you can, you can tell that I haven't spoken much in the last 2 days. 10 years ago, there was a cruise ship from England that was docked in Mexico, and they all had the same virus, and it was dubbed the norovirus. And shortly after, my dad got it, and then I drank a Java Monster that he didn't finish, and then I got it. So, I don't know. But yeah, I've had it a second time. This is my third time having it. What happens with the norovirus, and the reason I know I have the norovirus, because I normally, when I get sick, it's like, you might have diarrhea, or you might throw up, or you might just have a cold. But with the norovirus, as soon as you start throwing up, and I know this is super gross, and you probably don't want to know about it, but as soon as you start throwing up, you start peeing out of your booty. Yes. So that's when you have to, every time you're like, oh, I'm fixing to throw up, that's when you have to run to the bathroom and grab a bucket, because it's going to come out of both ends. And also, with the norovirus, you cannot hold anything down. And I know people were telling me yesterday, it's like, take some medicine. It's like, it won't stay down. Like, of course, when you throw up several times, you're like, oh my god, I'm so dehydrated, I'm so thirsty. But like, I finally sat down and I took like 3 sips of water and it came straight out again. So, like, my body would not hold anything. So yesterday, I just did a lot of sleeping. I did a lot of cleaning up my innards involuntarily and very violently. And also another thing with the norovirus is that like your body will have nothing to throw up anymore, and you're still hurling, and the only thing you can get out is like acid, and it's horrible. Like, I would not wish this on anybody. And apparently, like, for a moment I was like, okay, I think I just need to call my dad, have him take me to the ER, because this is like, I was in so much pain. I felt so miserable. But looking up on Google, like, there's nothing you can do for it. Like, no antiviral medicine will work for it. Like, the only thing an ER would do is probably just put me on a drip so I wouldn't get dehydrated. So I was like, you know what, I got up a few times and swished water around in my mouth just so that I would feel like I'm drinking, even though I really wasn't. But yeah, I did a lot of sleeping last night. And so this morning, I had a slice of toast and a little bit of water. And after about 10 minutes, when I was like, you know what, I was able to hold that down. I had like the whole piece of toast, and then like a few hours later I made me an avocado toast, and I got me my LaCroix, and I've been able to hold that down. So yeah, I have lost 5 pounds just yesterday alone. So yeah, that's great. It's like, hey, at least something came out of it. But no, please do not try to catch the norovirus to lose weight, because I was so miserable. I thought I was dying last night. And that's what happens. I've had the norovirus 3 times, and that's every time I have it, I think I am freaking dying, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. And yeah, like right now I'm feeling a lot better. I'm going around kind of cleaning up because I'm thinking it's a virus, so it's bacteria, so I probably, it's like, oh my god, if I don't clean up, I'm going to catch it again, and I no, that's not happening. That's not happening at all. So, I took all the clothes yesterday and washed that, and I'm washing my bed sheets right now. And since the thing about the norovirus is that this odor lingers, and it's vomit and poop and probably snot, I don't know, but yeah, it's worse. Excuse me. It's worse than, like, when you go to a hospital and there's that certain smell. Yeah, like, this is even freaking worse. So I'm trying to get that scent out of my house right now. So I got the bedroom window open, and I closed the door, and I got my candles going. And yeah, and it's really, I am so freaking mad. And I know I shouldn't be, because that's what life is. But I had so much stuff planned this week. Like yesterday, when I was at work, I was feeling so good, and I was like, my witchy vibes were tingling, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna do a full ritual. I'm gonna do a circle. I'm gonna sit down and I'm gonna do a full, go out, call the quarters, light my candles, and yeah, and then I kind of went full exorcist instead of full witchy ritual. It's great. I was like, oh my god. And for the rest of the week, I had so much other stuff planned. Like Saturday, I want to go get my septum pierced, but now I really don't know anymore, because I don't know. So anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know what's happening. I have like all these really videos planned, but yeah, it's like life just keeps getting in the way. But yeah, last Saturday I was on a date. I didn't know it was a date, that's why I said date. But I was gonna try to vlog some, but I just got really too nervous to vlog. I don't know. I'm not, where I live, there's no vlogger. So to walk around recording stuff, it's very awkward. So I know I want to try and do it more, but I think it's going to be something more in private. But yeah. Okay. Well, I just wanted to let you guys know what's happening, and hopefully I can get a video up where I'm not sick as a dog. And I hope you guys do not ever catch the norovirus. I do not want this on any of my worst enemies. I swear to God, this is crazy. But yeah. All right, well, I'll see you guys later. Bye.